everyone, this is Chris from Macombo and I'm here with the brand new shiny Nokia 8 flagship phone. Nokia's very first Android flagship ever, unbelievably. Obviously used to stick with good old Windows back in the day, but it's now made the switch to Google's mobile OS. And we're just going to do a quick unboxing, setup and all that kind of stuff so you can see exactly what to expect. So this is the box itself. As you can see, not immediately obvious that it is the Nokia 8, just the nice big Nokia branding and some people holding hands, which is, you know, lovely, caring, sharing and all that. Around the side of here, obviously, you finally got a bit of Nokia 8 action. And as you can see down here, it is a pure, secure and up-to-date version of Android. So basically what it means is Nokia hasn't bothered to actually tinker with the software at all. And that's about as exciting as the box gets. We've obviously got a few of the specs and stuff on the back. This is actually the shiny polished copper model, as you can see here. So let's pop it out. Oh, look at that, lovely. Definitely our favourite version that you can buy it in. You can also buy it in matte blue, polished blue or matte silver. But this is definitely the standout model. It just looks like that nice sort of salmon-y finish. Definitely stands out from the rest of the crowd. So we'll take a look at the phone in depth in a second. So I'm going to take a look at the rest of the box first, because it's always highly exciting, of course. Hey, look, a Poke Pin. Oh, look, I've got two Poke Pin things. Wow. Buy one, get one free. Brilliant. Not that I actually bought this, of course, but shh, don't tell anyone. Nokia 8 instructions, warranty, yada, yada, yada. You also get, you get some lovely headphones bundled with it. There you go. With some bonus earbuds, always good. So don't expect them to be amazing quality, but it should definitely do the job as a backup pair. And let's see what else we have in here. Hopefully a means of charging the phone. What do we got? Yes, okay, so there we go. 3-pin plug, which is always good. Sometimes it's the 2-pin European version that we get with our review samples. It's going to be €599 when this bad boy comes out in September. Haven't got a UK price yet, but we're expecting it to be around £549 to £599. We generally get screwed on that thanks to good old import taxes and the rest. And as you can see, it's good old Type-C USB for charging as well. Oh, and a little side-mounted slot there. Beautiful stuff. Right, so that's the box. Let's get rid of all that nonsense and let's have a look at the actual phone itself. So we've actually done a full hands-on review with this, so go check that out if you haven't already, as well as a couple of comparisons as well with the likes of the OnePlus. As you can see, nice dual sight, double lens camera. Only juts ever so slightly from the surface, not too bad at all. Nice sort of rounded frame, although it does have quite chunky bezels. Let's just see if we can power it up. Yes, very good stuff. Quite chunky bezels above and below, kind of similar to Sony Xperia mobiles. So it does actually have a fair bit of girth to it. It feels more like the OnePlus 5 and other sort of 5.5-inch handsets, despite being a 5.3-inch. Oh, yes, I never get bored of listening to that tone. Of course, obviously, a bit of SIM card and microSD memory card slot on the side there. Up top, a headphone jack. And you've got power and volume buttons around the side there. And then down below, you've got the Type-C USB and the speaker grill. So yeah, as I say, this is definitely our favourite finish. It does, of course, scuff up a storm. You can hopefully see there we've already got quite a lot of fingerprint marks on it, even though I've just been handling it for a few seconds. But it looks like actually it might already be, yeah, it's already been set up by the looks of it by Nokia. So we're straight into those raw Android desktops. So I'm going to go through and just have a quick scan through the interface itself. As I say, we have done a hands-on review, so you can go check that out as well if you so desire. But let's just stop this from spinning around every 5 seconds, which is going to get annoying. Of course, it's got a fingerprint sensor built into the home button just beneath the screen there, which you can hopefully make out there, as well as the physical back and recent apps button. So it's nice, easy placement, which is always good. I'll get that set up later, but certainly in our hands-on, it seems very, very quick and responsive, which is always good. Of course, full access to the Play Store and all the rest of it. As you can see, it's all of the usual Google apps that you would expect on there, and no bonus stuff from Nokia, certainly that I can see. It's all the Play stuff, all of Google's own apps that come pre-installed. So that means, of course, one of the benefits of that is that you get most of the storage space still available. So if we scroll down to storage, as you can see, only 14 gigs have been used up, not too bad, and you get 64 gigs, so you've still got 50 gigs using my math-centric brain in order to fill up with your own apps, photos, all that kind of stuff. And of course, you've got full micro SD expandability as well. If you dive into the display, of course, you've got your usual adaptive display. You can fiddle with the brightness and all the rest of it. Let's change the sleep to like 10 minutes, otherwise it's going to constantly hibernate. Bit of glance screen, tap to wake, and all the rest of it. Navigation key lights, you can obviously configure those as well if you so desire. I'm not seeing any kind of night mode, unfortunately, but that will hopefully come with a bit of Android Auto action. One of the other benefits, of course, of having a very raw form of Android on here is that you should get updates very, very quickly indeed, in a timely fashion, so hopefully just after the Pixel 2s are launched, actually with Android Auto pre-installed. Battery life hopefully will be good. It's a 3090 milliamp battery, I believe it was, even though we were told 30,080 in the pre-briefing. But hopefully that should keep you going for a good long time. Obviously got the usual battery saver modes. You can see exactly which apps have been consuming all of your power and tell them to bugger off and stop doing it, so that's always good. You get some one basic gesture control, which is to jump to the camera by pressing the power button twice, and that is it. So we can just test that out now. Sorry, I did a really poor job of that. Let's try again. There we go. And you're jumping straight into the dual sight camera. Again, we've had a full go through this in our hands-on review, so go check that out if you want to see the camera in action. But yeah, it's two 13 megapixel snappers that work together. One color, one monochrome. The color lens has OIS. They're both f2.0. We did test out the camera a little bit last night on one of the review samples, and it's not great in low light, got to admit, a little bit grainy and everything, but overall not too bad, and in everyday life it definitely does the job. So of course you get full Google Now and all the rest of it as well. I don't think there's anything else to really talk about. I mean, if you know Android, you'll know exactly what to expect with this phone, basically, to be honest. So yeah, so we're going to do a full camera review, in-depth review, and all the rest of it. If you've got any questions or comments or anything, let us know what you think of this phone so far. Is it a worthy Nokia flagship? Is it going to tempt you away from the likes of the OnePlus, the Honor 9, that kind of thing? So definitely let us know what you think, and stay tuned for more awesome coverage. Thanks guys, bye!